Do you think you might be burned out at work? How worried should you be? Let's talk about the signs and symptoms of burnout and how to differentiate between burnout and regular work fatigue. The World Health Organization defines burnout as a syndrome resulting from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. Burnout has three components: exhaustion, emotional distance or cynicism, and declining quality of work and feelings of incompetence. The reason the World Health Organization is interested in this phenomenon, which isn't a medical disorder, is that burnout is often reported alongside health issues. In some cases, burnout might be a symptom of underlying physical and mental health issues, and in other cases, it can be the cause of serious illnesses. That's why the WHO worries about burnout, and why you should too. Here are the signs that you might be burned out. 1, getting out of bed and getting to work is physically challenging. Maybe you're also having headaches or digestive problems. 2, you're using food, drugs, or alcohol to feel better or to feel nothing. 3, your habits have changed and you don't have the energy to exercise, cook a proper meal, or connect with friends. So you've stopped doing the things that help you be more resilient. These are all vital signs that your work is depleting your energy. The next set of symptoms are more about affect, your feelings and emotions. Do you question the value of your work, wondering what you're doing? Will it even make a difference? Do you feel detached from your work and the people you work with? Have you lost the feeling of satisfaction from getting things done? Those are worrying signs that you're becoming distanced from your role and cynical to the point of no return. Finally, is burnout affecting your ability to do your job well? Is it hard to focus on the task at hand? Do you have trouble concentrating, so you're working very slowly? Are you doubting yourself, making mistakes, or feeling like you're not up to the job? Is your struggle to do your job creating challenges for others or impacting your customers? No energy, disconnection, and performance issues are all signs of burnout. If you have multiple of these symptoms that persist for a few weeks, you're likely experiencing burnout and you need help. But before you call the doctor, let's talk about less severe, less prolonged issues you might be facing that aren't bad enough to be burnout. I often casually say, I'm so burned out. It's usually in December or June when I've been in a hectic period at work for a couple of months with no long weekends or breaks. I notice that it's a little harder to get started on tasks and the gravitational pull of the couch is a little stronger. But I'm not burned out. I still do the work. I still care a lot. I can still be productive. Needing a vacation is not burnout. In fact, if a vacation will help with the problem, that's a good sign you're not burned out. It's the same with the other factors. You might be completely checked out of some meetings, but if you find some useful, you're probably not burned out. If there are parts of your job you like, even though some tasks feel like a meaningless slog, again, what you're experiencing is probably not generalized enough to be burnout. If you're tired and done, do something to restore your energy and rekindle your enthusiasm. One more important distinction: stress versus burnout. People often use stressed and burned out in the same sentence, but they're very different. Stress is the opposite of burnout. When you're stressed, you're putting in a huge amount of effort and feeling tired as a result. You're frustrated, angry, and fed up with your job or your coworkers because you care deeply, and they're making it so hard. Some stress is a good thing. We work best with a moderate level of stress to motivate us. Work can be a huge struggle. If you're actively struggling, you're probably not burned out. Do take stress seriously. If you don't feel like you have control, if the stress is relentless, if it's starting to interrupt healthy routines like eating, exercising, and sleeping, your stress could lead to burnout. Take steps now while you still have the energy to address the underlying problems. Fatigue is expected, and some stress is good, but once you give up, lean back, and stop caring, seek help from your boss, HR, and ultimately from your doctor, who can help you get to the root causes and address the health effects you might be facing. Take burnout seriously.